The Red Cathedral is a strategic Euroboard game in which the players take the roles of the construction teams. Their job is to work together to put up the St. Basil Cathedral in Moscow as ordered by Ivan the Terrible. However, only one of them will be able to gain the favor of the Tsar. During the game, the players can carry out one of the three actions: assign a section of the cathedral, send resources to the section to build it, or go to the game board to archive more resources. Each of these actions has its own mechanism and requires that the players pay close attention to what other players are doing. When a section of the cathedral are assigned, the player takes the possession of the space in each of the columns that make up the section. The more sections built and the completion of each with its own tower, the more points the player will be given at the end of the game. The player can also send resources to the cathedral section that they have claimed. When they complete each of those sections, they will obtain rewards in money and prestige points. They will also be able to install decoration on the completed sections to achieve even more recognition from the Tsar. This part of the game also works as a clock, since once any player completes the construction of the sixth section, it brings about the end of the game. The game board shows us the iconic rondo of the Red Cathedral. It is where the player obtains all the resource types needed to complete their work on the cathedral, as well as to get a favor from the guilds and professionals to make the most of their trip to the market. In the central rondo, the player chooses the dice they wish to use and move forward as many space as is shown on the top of the set dice, in order to obtain a resource indicated in the space destined by the die. The Red Cathedral is a very accessible game with regard to its rule because it's very easy to understand the various levels of the game, but it remains very interesting with regard to strategy. It is sure to please who are more interested in the challenge offered by trying strategically optimize their position in each game rather than the complexity of the rules.